not able to go to work. All right. So let me pull this up over here. YouTube, we are talking the best. Oh, I think I got my YouTube stream mixed up. But either way it goes, Experience Network Marketers, best home business opportunity. We are live on YouTube as well. Go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from on YouTube. Drop the name of your business and or your brand also. And we're going to go ahead and get this party started, man. I know some of you guys don't like us taking time to build the streams and all of that good stuff. But nevertheless, we just want to make sure that I can see and engage with everybody. Go ahead and comment in the chat where you're from on YouTube. Drop the name of your business and or your brand also. And we're going to go ahead and kill that. All right. So what do we got in store for you tonight? Tonight we're going to talk about the perfect opportunity for those of you who are trying to build a business. You're trying to make some money from home. You're trying to deal with this COVID-19 situation, man, from a financial standpoint. So we're going to talk about 8 things that makes for a good work from home business opportunity. And then I'm going to share with you the opportunity that has changed my life over the last 5 months or so. And then I'm going to give you a chance to partner with us, and I'm going to show you exactly why you should consider it. So somebody put these in the chat for me real quick. What are the 8 things that make for a good business, especially now during this time, right? If you don't know me, my name is H Cortez, also known as the Financial Health Mentor. I'm a wealth strategist, author, and my entire mission is to empower you economically through financial literacy, with a strong emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship. And I know right now we are in some very, very trying times, man. There are some things going on in this economy that we know for a fact that's having an effect on a lot of people, but there are some things that are unseen happening that's going to affect a lot of people for years and years and years to come. I want you to think about the psychology of what's happening, man. Even if President Trump said, okay, it's over, everybody's safe. Tell me how many of you guys are going outside tomorrow? I'll wait. If he said right now, we just blew something in the air, we killed corona all over the world, you can go back outside right now. You ain't going back outside. And when you do go back outside, tell me how many of y'all going to be shaking somebody's hand. Tell me how many of you guys not going to look at somebody's side-eye when you hear them cough, sneeze, sniffle. See, this thing has affected us for years and years and years to come. And a lot of us, it's affecting us financially too. But I don't want to be the doom and gloom guy. I want to help you position yourself right now, even if you are not rich, right? Especially if you're not rich. See, we know that there's going to be some families come out of this thing even richer than they are right now. A lot of people can put themselves in position. Let me ask you a serious question. What would happen if you never had to go back to work after this situation? Right? I'm going to give you an opportunity to make a real life choice about whether or not you're going back to work when this whole situation is over. Right? So I think we're all set up on both Facebook and YouTube. So let's talk about 8 things that makes a solid business opportunity first, because sometimes we get involved in a business industry, or a situation, and we don't really know what a good business opportunity is, especially now with all this social distancing going on, right? Be a bad idea to try to go get a permit to open a restaurant today, right? But let's talk about those 8 things. Number 1, you have to have a product or service that solves a real problem. How many guys agree? Put agree or disagree if you don't agree. Number 1, whatever you have to offer as your main product or service must solve a real problem. That's number 1. Number 2, that problem or that product or service must be in high demand, right? And when I'm talking high demand, I'm talking high demand evergreen, right? There's nothing wrong with making money on a trend. How many of you guys know somebody who is selling masks right now. They never was in the medical field. They never did much in terms of business, but somehow they got their hands on some masks, and now everybody's selling masks, right? Nothing wrong with that. That's called a trend. They're making money right now on masks. Are they going to be able to make money on masks when this is over with? Probably not. That's called a trend, right? So you want a product that solves a real problem. It's in high demand and in an evergreen niche. What's evergreen? Money is evergreen. There's always going to be people trying to find ways to make money. Health and wellness is evergreen. As long as we have the standard American diet, there's always going to be a health and wellness field. Relationships. As long as people exist, there's always going to be able to be somebody able to make money in the relationship field, right? Whether it's marital relations, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, parent-child relations, friend relations, employee, co-worker relations. There's always going to be somebody making money in relations, right? Fitness, evergreen. There's always going to be somebody willing to help you work out, get your body in tip-top shape. Those are evergreen. So you need a product that solves a real problem, high demand in an evergreen industry. You have to have an irresistible offer, right? Come on. I don't see no comments. Agree or disagree? Is the irresistible offer is number 3. Number 4, because of social distancing, now more than any time ever, you need a professional sales funnel or sales system that will allow you to move your products and services without having to come into physical contact with your customers. I'm going to run that one back because that one's kind of deep, especially now. Number 4, you need a professional sales funnel or some sort of sales system that's going to allow you to distribute your products and services without having to come into physical contact with your customers, right? Social distancing is a new thing, man. You got to adjust to a new norm. Number 5, you've got to have automation in your business, or else you basically just got another job that you own, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying most of us are not thinking about business in the terms of creating another job. So you need automation in your business, right? Number 7, it's got to have reoccurring income, right? I don't want a business where if I sell a product one time, I make money, and then if that product stops selling, my income dries up. No, you want a product that has reoccurring income, right? And then number 7, sales leverage, right? Sales leverage is important, guys. We all understand leverage, and I got to give a shout out to my mentor, Brian Bing, because he broke this down for me in a way that made me be able to get it. See, if I wanted to move the furniture in this room into the next room, and me and all 5 of my sons are here, and they're asking, can they help me? And I'm like, no, I got it. I'm going to take this chair. I'm going to fold it to the side. I'm going to try to wiggle it through the door. I got to break this table down. They're like, Dad, no, let us help you. No, I got it. I got it. See, we understand leverage when it comes to labor. Do you understand leverage when it comes to money, though? One thing that wealthy people got down packed is they understand that building wealth is a team sport. So you got to have leverage, sales leverage. And number 8, you've got to have a business that has ease of use, ease of access for your customers, man. When things start to get too complicated, it's tough for you to make that sale, right? So your delivery method has to be easy. The way that your customers buy from you has to be easy. And whatever you're selling to them, it has to be easy for them to use, right? You guys all agree? See what's going on with Facebook. All right. Hey, Monica, how's it going? All right. So now let me talk to you about the business model that we have going on and why I think it's the perfect business for this day and age. Number 1, we are in evergreen space. We are in the financial education space. And you know what happens more than anything else when our country ends up in a crisis, right? People start clinging to education, right? 9/11, More people went to college and got advanced degrees after 9/11 because they thought education was the answer. After 2008, that crash happened, right? More people went back to school, got advanced degrees. More people got into college, trade schools, because they thought education was the answer. So we're in an evergreen niche, education and education about money, right? We have a product that solves 4 real problems. And tell me if these problems ain't real for you today. If you work a job, you're paying taxes out the wazoo. I don't care who you are, right? You work in a job, you're paying taxes out the wazoo before your check even comes home. Now watch this. Before my check came home, it's already 20%, 30% gone. And then after I get it home, everything that I spend on, I pay taxes on. I even pay taxes on the stuff I already own, like property tax, personal property tax for the car I already own. I already paid sales tax when I bought it, but now every year I got to pay a personal property tax because I own it, right? So we solve a problem of people being overtaxed because we give them some strategies that lets them legally, ethically, and morally lower their tax liability. That's number one. Then there's the problem of credit. Here's something that most people are not even considering when it comes to credit. How many of you guys knew that jobs are requiring credit checks before they'll hire you? Now, why did that become more significant? Because of our present state of being. Well, a lot of people are out of work due to no fault of their own. Their companies are just not going to be able to survive this. Their companies aren't coming back online, so they don't have a job. So what does that mean? That's 6.6 million people that had to file for unemployment this past week. Well, when this is over, a few million of them won't have a job to go back to. And when they try to go get a job, companies are going to be checking their credit scores. They're going to be trying to get their resumes typed. They're going to be practicing their interview skills. But it's their credit score that might keep them from the job. So we have a service that offers professional, done-for-you credit repair. Is that a real problem that we solve? Yes or yes? Does that problem is it in high demand? Yes or yes? Do a Google search on how to fix credit and watch how many search results come up. It's in the tens of millions. That's because people are looking for credit repairs in high demand. Then people are drowning in debt, right? How many of you guys got debt out there? Put debt out there if in the comments if you have any debt. People are drowning in debt, right? Especially now. You lose your job and you don't have any other sources of income, but you got those credit cards. You gotta eat. So you're gonna swipe those credit cards. I get it, right? Is debt elimination, is debt resolution, is that a high demand industry? Absolutely. If you go and find search for a debt consolidation, you'll find another few million hits on all of the different things that come up for debt consolidation. High demand, right? Now watch this. Now this one saddens me a little bit because our fourth service is in wealth building. And the reason I'm saddened about this one is because like I know, somebody was a year away from retirement, not based on their age, but based on the amount of wealth they accumulated in their 401k and their IRA. Somebody was 5 years away from retirement, looking forward to these next 5 years, coasting so they can retire. But all of a sudden, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, the stock market tanked. And half of their 401k now is gone. Where they was 1 year away from retirement, that 1 month period has pushed their retirement back 10 years, 15 years. Some of them are saying, I'm never going to be able to retire. Are we in a high demand industry? Will millions upon millions of people be looking for ways to recover their wealth? Absolutely. So I said all that to say this, man. We've got a solution that can help you, right? You got to understand that now in this day and age, in this time, you need a home-based business more than you ever have before. Not just from the standpoint of you need a way to make some money from home that you kind of can own and control. That's great. But also the other benefits of having a home-based business. See, in this country, how you make your money, in this country, how you make your money is more important than how much money you make. And here's why. How you make your money determines how you're taxed. I'm going to say it again. How you make your money determines how you're taxed. If you make your money with a job, and there's nothing wrong with that, this ain't a job bashing presentation, but if you make your money with a job only, you're going to be taxed 28 to 33% of your income, right? If you make your money with business, otherwise known as a 1099, then you're paying 18 to 23% in taxes. That's a heck of a difference right there. Just by understanding that I got a job and that's a steady paycheck. And it's taken care of right now. It's paying the bills. But if I add a home-based business to the job, then I can significantly lower my taxes while I still have that steady income. Now, I get it. Some of you guys don't have a job. Some of you guys are watching this right now because you lost your job and you don't have a choice but to find some other way to make money. If that is you, I want you to put, I don't have a choice, right? I want you to put, I don't have a choice. And there's nothing wrong. There's no shame in that, man. You just got to get off your can and let's get it done. But if you make money with money as an investor, you're going to pay less than 15% in taxes. Now, let me run through this real quick because I want you to see how our system works. And I'm going to show you how we make money through leverage, through all of these 8 things that I led off with, right? Watch this. When you join our business, right, you add that to your job. Or if you don't have a job, then I'm going to show you how you can make $600 in guaranteed monthly residual income in the next 24 hours, right? If that's interesting to you, I want you to put 24 hours in the comments. I'm going to show you how to make $600 in guaranteed residual income in the next 24 hours. Put that in the comments if you're interested. So when you add a business to your 1099, you're going to adjust your W-4, and that's going to bring $300 to $600 per month back into your household, right? Because remember what we said, when you have a business, you pay less in taxes. Adding a business to your job puts you in the perfect position. So we have a team of professionals that you're going to upload your pay stub to. You're going to upload your last year's tax return, and they're going to say, okay, based on this, now that you have a business, this is what your W-4 should look like. And we on average see people get $300 to $600 per month back into their household, right? Super cool, right? Watch this. We also know that people are struggling with debt. We also know that people right now are holding back instead of investing while the market is on sale, right? Well, guess what? If you get an extra $300 to $600 per month coming back into your household, can't you use some of that money to start eliminating some of that debt? Right? You use some of that money to start an emergency fund. Right? See, everybody ain't struggling in America right now, contrary to what you might see on TV. Some people have been preparing for this, right? Some people had already been creating 3, 4, 5, 6 streams of income. My mentor, for instance, just gave himself today a $100 per day pay raise. He went from $6,000 per month to $9,000 per month by teaching people what I'm showing you right now. Amazing, right? Watch this. Our team of professionals will help you lower your taxes. That's going to bring money back into your household. Then because you have a business, you're going to be able to lower your taxes in another way, right? We all got cell phones, right? We all got internet. We all got rent, or we're paying a mortgage. We're paying basically somewhere to live. We all have vehicles, so that would be mileage, right? We all got to feed ourselves, right? We all got electronics. See, most of us got kids, right? What does all this have to do with anything, Cortez? So watch this. When I work a job only, I go to work first. I get taxed second before I even get my money. Then I try to spend or live off what's left. See, I got a job only. That means I go to work first. Then I pay taxes second. Then I try to live off what's left. But watch how a business owner gets to operate. My business goes to work for me first. My business gets to spend second. Then I pay taxes on what's left. Oh, I hope some of y'all caught that, man. Put home-based business in the chat if you understand where I'm going with this. Watch this. Because I run my business from my home, right? This office studio is in my home that I rent. Watch this. 20% of my rent every month is a tax write-off because I have a business that I run from my home. 80% of my cell phone bill is a tax write-off. Why? Because I'm using my phone for stuff like this, streaming live to social media, right? A good 60 to 70% of the miles that I put on my car are for business, right? So I get 54.5 cents per mile that I'm putting on my vehicle. About 50% of my meals are a tax write-off because a lot of times I'm sitting down, I'm having meals out and about as I'm taking care of business, right? My electronics, my laptop, 100% tax write-off, right? What else? My internet, 85% of my internet. See, I'm spending this money first. It's coming off my taxable income. And then whatever I have left at the end of the year, I'm going to pay taxes on. What about those young whippersnappers that run around in your house calling you mama and daddy? I got a business. I can actually hire my kids and write off $12,000 per year per child if they go to work for me in my business. And guess what? We got a team of professionals that's going to help you do all of this. This is no guesswork. This is a team of enrolled agents, CPAs, tax professionals that's going to make sure that you get this done right. So this right here is the game changer. Adding a home-based business to your job changes the game, right? And then ultimately what we want to do is move from this side where we only make money with our labor till we move to this side where we only make money with our money, because that's where you pay the least amount of taxes in the whole system, right? Now, you can argue with me if you want to, but I ain't make the rules, and I don't even care who made the rules. My job is to learn the rules, to learn how to play the game, and then play the game to dominate, right? So that's the system that we live in. Now, we're trying to get over here, and people always ask me, well, Cortez, what do I invest in? I don't know. Could be real estate, could be paper assets, could be precious metals, could be cryptocurrency. This part don't matter. The people are not investing because they can't get this part right. Once you get this part right, you might invest in all of that stuff, right? So what does our business do, and how can we help you even if you don't have a job to connect a business to? Well, can you make enough money doing what we do on a full-time basis if you don't have a job? Absolutely. I just told y'all my mentor just within the last 24 hours had enough activity to give himself a $100 per day pay raise. He went from $6,000 per month in guaranteed residual income to $9,000 per month in guaranteed residual income. And here's how he did it, right? Now, I'm trying to be careful because I know I got a big blur on my board right here. So I'm trying not to write up here. So, but I want to be where you guys can see. So the name of the company that we decided to partner with is called MWR Financial. This company offers a product called the Financial Edge membership. Right? Now, let's go back to what we talked about at the beginning. If you had a product or a service for a business, what did you want that product or service to be? You want that product or service to solve a real problem. Our product solves tax problems, it solves credit problems, it solves debt problems, and it solves asset accumulation problems. You want this product or service to also be in high demand. Do you guys think more people now are looking for financial education than they did before? Absolutely, man. Listen, there's two things that I know people, as a result of our current state of affairs, are focused on more than they ever have before. And some of you guys can probably guess. What are the two things people are working on or focused on more than they ever have before? Their money and their health. And if I put a third one up there, then you probably have to say their relationships with their family, their friends, because some of us are losing loved ones in this time, right? But people more than ever are focused on their money, their health, and their relationships. Well, guess what? Our Financial Edge membership is in high demand, right? Can I make you an irresistible offer today? Absolutely. Stick around, right? Do we have professional sales funnels and sales materials? Absolutely. Do we have automation built into our system? Yeah, because once I introduce you to the Financial Edge membership and you say, yes, I'm trying to get my taxes down, I'm trying to get my credit score up, I'm trying to get my debts down, I'm trying to build wealth, I turn you on to some professionals and they automatically go to work for me. I don't have to work with you personally, right? Confidential, private conversations you have with certified professionals, right? Can we make recurring income? That's what I'm about to show you now. Is there sales leverage? Yep. Is it easy to use? Yeah, go back on my page and watch some of the testimonial videos that we did this past week where people talked about, hey, I uploaded my credit score and my credit score jumped up 100 points. It's crazy, right? So how do we do what we do? If you join our business today, it's going to cost $129, right, before you get started. Popcorn and peanut money, I know, right? Especially when you consider all of the people who spent tens of thousands of dollars to open restaurants and other businesses that are currently shut down right now. This business is operated right from your cell phone, your internet, right? So you don't have to worry about having that sort of overhead. So you can start our business today and you can start making money today. How can I make money today, Cortez? Well, guess what? If this is making sense to you, chances are it's making sense to other people as well. And all you got to do is share this video with them. Tag somebody in this video right now. You can join our opportunity and then they could buy the Financial Edge membership from you tonight. They can join our team today and you get paid for them joining our team, right? So you get started, right, as a financial director, and all we do is expose people to this information. We've got this information in written form, we've got it in audio form, we've got it in video form, and we've got it in picture form, right? All you got to do is expose people to it. They're going to say, man, this makes sense. I need more information. You get them on the phone with a qualified leader in our business and we'll close the deal for you, right? So what we want you to do is our fast 3-in-1. What does that mean? That means you go out and you find 3 people who want to make money from home. Then you find one person who just wants a Financial Edge membership. You're going to make $50, $50, $50, and $40. 50 on the business team that you put in place, $40 on the customer that you put in place. If you do that in your first 30 days, you're also going to get a $150 momentum bonus, right? See, we need this information to get out quickly. So those who put this information out there and do it quickly are rewarded for that, right? Now you're saying to yourself, okay, I made 150, that's $300 plus 40, that's 340 in my first week. Most of you guys, if you're serious, will do that in the next 24 hours because this 129 is actually a promotional price. It's not going to stay beyond midnight tomorrow night, right? Nevertheless, you're going to do this today. Then the people that you introduce today, they're going to go do the same thing tomorrow. I'm going to have another presentation right after this on this very page, and then my mentors page, facebook.com/extra digit. We've got this information being blasted out all over the place. Well, guess what? When your 3 people do that same thing that you did, tomorrow you're going to earn another $450 in momentum bonus. This is called sales leverage, right? You did not do the work. They did the work. But because you introduced them directly or indirectly to our business system, you're making money. Now, I know some of you guys are about to jump off because you're like, I knew it. It's one of those things. Again, this thing right here has been working since the beginning of time. What is it? It's a referral-based business. But you know how it's been working since the beginning of time? 95% of the time, it's working for the business owner and not the customer. Meaning, you will go out and tell your friend on the best place to go buy lipstick, makeup, hair, shoes, and you do that all for free. You will go out and tell your friends the best movie to go see, the best restaurant to take the families, and you do it for free. It's referral-based marketing, right? Some of you guys saying, well, man, that's that pyramid thing. Let me explain something to you, man. The IRS has a code for this thing. It's called direct selling. If the IRS recognizes this as a legitimate business, why do you care what your friends think it is? Oh, I'm going to run that one back because that was good. That sounded good too. If the IRS recognizes this as a legitimate business, why do you care what your friends say it is? And then let me ask you one more serious question before we move on. How has caring what other people say about you, think about what you're doing, help your pockets? I want you to think about that. Thinking about what other people are going to think about you and what you're doing to feed your family and to build your legacy, how has that helped you thus far? All right, so that's 300. If that duplicates one more time within the next 30 days, then you'll add another $900 in momentum bonus to your bank account. Now, some of you guys are saying, well, Cortez, that product looks really good. I'm not the type of person that will go out and try to build a team, but I do have some sales experience. And if I got a good product, I probably can sell that product. Can you make money just selling the product? Yeah, let me show you. Because this, by the way, is what separates a legitimate business from a pyramid. See, a pyramid says you can only make money if you are recruiting. But a true direct sales multi-level marketing operation means that I can get rich selling the product to customers, or I can get rich building a team of affiliates, or I can do a combination of both, right? So let's look at our product real quick, and then we're going to wrap this thing up, man. Our product is $80 per month. So you sell this product to Rick. When you sell this product to Rick, you're going to make a $40 commission, right? So you make 50% commission on the sale one time. Now, what happens is when you sell 3 of them, you'll make $40, $40. Beyond your third one, now you'll make $40 in upfront commissions plus $10 per month in guaranteed residual income as long as this person keeps their membership. Now, I talked about you got to have an irresistible offer if you're going to be successful in business. What makes our offer for this product irresistible? Well, how many of you guys can go and get credit repair done by a professional for $80 per month? Very few of you. The big attorneys are charging $300 to get started and $150 per month for credit repair. Watch this. $80 not only includes credit repair with us, but that also includes our tax strategies, our debt elimination strategy, and our wealth strategies, where they're going to help you with your private reserve bank and your land banking and how to get double-digit returns on your money. $80. Is that irresistible to get credit repair, tax help, debt help, and wealth building strategies all by certified professionals? Absolutely. But how can I make it even more irresistible? This $80 covers a husband and wife. Come on. Can you beat that? Is that irresistible enough? $80 per month, husband and wife, credit repair, tax strategies, debt elimination, and wealth strategy. $80 a month. Can it get any more irresistible than that, Cortez? I don't know. How about this? If this is Jim, our system on automation is going to send Jim an email and say, hey, Jim, we're working on your credit for you. We adjusted your W-4 and I know you're going to bring some extra money back. We're going to set you an appointment with our wealth folks and our debt elimination folks. They're going to work for you. But by the way, did you know if you refer 3 people, Jim, your $80 per month will be waived? Or in other words, refer 3 and yours is free? Watch this. Jim says, get out of here. If I refer 3 people, mine's is free? Yeah, Jim, your representative didn't tell you that? That's okay, we got you covered. Jim goes out and he refers 3 people. Why? Because he wants his membership for free. He wants to keep unlimited access to these professionals so he can get his money right. Well, guess what? Jim is not an affiliate. He's just a customer. His only motive for referring these 3 people is to waive this $80 a month, so his will be free. Well, watch this. This $40 here is still a commission that got to be paid. Who is it going to get paid to? The representative that sold Jim the membership? And what happens if this person down here refers 3 so they can get theirs free? That $40 goes back to that original rep, and that just keeps happening, guys. That's called sales leverage. Even if all you're doing is selling the product, you got sales leverage, you got strong commissions, 50%, and you got recurring income or revenue in the term of monthly residual beyond your 4th sale. Guys, there's about 10 ways that we get paid to introduce people to this Financial Edge membership or this business opportunity. Let me see what time it is. Oh, it's getting late, man. You guys got any questions? I see people jumping on the stream, but I don't see any comments. You guys got any questions? It's getting a little late, and I got to do this again in 2 hours. So I'm going to let my voice rest a little bit. But $129 is what it costs. And you're not supposed to ever write on the board with a red marker. And then you'll pay $120 per month, right? And if you guys were paying attention, I showed you how to get clear of this 120 per month. It's very easy in our system. 3 people plus 1 customer, you're making $150 per month. Now you're $30 to the good every single month. This $129 lasts until tomorrow at midnight. So here's what we're gonna do. At this point, you're either 1 of 3 people, man. You're number 3, says, hey man, that was some cool education. I'm gonna go and execute that on my own. Thank you very much, but I don't wanna join your organization. That's cool. At least get back with the person who shared this with you. Tell them thank you. They were looking out for your best interest. And just, be courteous enough to tell them thank you. You might be a number 2. A number 2 says, man, I'm not the business type, but since this pandemic has hit, I am a little bit more concerned about my finances. I probably am one of those people who are overpaying taxes, and I could use that Financial Edge membership so that I can get some consultation. For you, get back with the person who shared this with you. Let them know you're number 2. They're going to get you on the Financial Edge membership. You'll pay $80 today, and then you'll pay $80 per month. And again, that covers a husband and wife. What does that include? Unlimited access to our tax professionals, unlimited access to our credit professionals, unlimited access to our debt elimination team, unlimited access to our wealth team, right? And I didn't even get a chance to talk much about our private reserve bank and our infinite banking concept that will help you with so you become the bank. I didn't talk much about the land banking opportunities. I didn't talk much about how they can help you get double-digit returns. And if you're one of those people who lost a lot of your 401k, you're going to need some double-digit returns to make that back up. Nobody wants to deal with the fact that it took me 30 years on my job to accumulate this. And you telling me if it goes almost to 0, I need another? No, you don't need another 30 years, but you do need some stronger interest rates on those investments. That's what our wealth team can do. So if you're number 2, you want to spend $80 to get started today, we love to have you. It doesn't make us never mind which way that you decide. We just want you to be financially educated and have some systems in place so you can start building wealth. Then you might be like me, a number 1. A number 1 says, yes, I'm going to use that Financial Edge membership, but some of those bonuses you talked about, the $150, the $600 guaranteed, the daily income, $5 a day, all the way up to $1,000 per day could be mine if I just start exposing people to you guys and what you do. Yeah, that's what our business boils down to. You expose people to our financial education, they will make a decision on whether or not they want to build a business with us or if they just want the product. And we let them make whatever decision that they want to make. At the end of the day, I'm going to sleep well tonight because some of y'all, whether you admit it or not, you learned something today, right? Let's be honest. You learned something today that you didn't know previously, and that's my job. As a financial educator, I just want to teach you some things that you can use to help you financially. So 3, 2, and 1. 3 says, thanks, I got my financial situation under control. I'm going to keep doing me. Cool. Please, lucky you. Everybody ain't in your position, right? Number 2 says, I only want the Financial Edge membership. That's all I want. I just need to get my personal stuff in order. Maybe down the road I can help somebody else, but right now I'm trying to help me. Number 2, get back with whoever got you on this video. If you're watching somebody's watch party, put a number 2 in the comments so they know how to connect with you and get you started. And then if you are a number 1, my friend, that means you're going to pay $129 today. You know that you got $120 a month business maintenance fee that includes your financial edge plus your tools, your autoresponder, and some of the automation that we have built in for you. Yes, if you're number 1, put a number 1 in the comment on whatever watch party you're watching. Put a number 1, but also tag the person who introduced this to you so they know to get you in the system right away. Because again, this $129 is a discount price where our company is giving a $99 stimulus credit to bring it down to 129. So you want to tag the person that you're dealing with so they can get you in right away, because you can get some people to take a look at this thing and they might want to join you for the 129. So 3, 2, 1, man. I appreciate you guys giving me your undivided attention. Let's see. I saw some good stuff on YouTube, man. Good comments, good threads on Facebook. Until I talk to y'all next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.